This is an example of conversions between standard or metric systems. The question says 247 inches is equivalent to how many centimeters? And our conversion factor says 1 inch is equivalent to 2.54 centimeters. When you guys are converting between systems, it's going to be the same exact setup every time. We're going to have two ratios multiplied by one another, and that's the key distinction. Anytime we're converting, multiplication is the key, because that's going to help us to go from one unit to another, right? Our very first ratio, we're always going to write whatever we are actually converting. We have our 247 inches, right? So we actually want to pay attention to our units, because if we start with the particular unit on the top, in order for us to get rid of or cancel this unit out, in our second ratio, it has to actually be on the bottom. Okay, which means our centimeters is what's going to go on top. And our second ratio is always going to be our conversion factor. So 2.54 centimeters and 1 inch. And then we're always going to use a 1 as a placeholder in our starting ratio. All right, and then from here, just multiply straight across the top and straight across the bottom. We're going to have 247 times 2.54 up top and 1 times 1 on the bottom. 247 times 2.54 is going to give us 627.38. And then 1 times 1 gives us 1. And of course, if we further simplify now, 627.38 divided by 1 is simply 627.38. And what is this describing? This is describing centimeters. Again, this is an example of conversions between standard or metric systems. For additional practice with this topic, be sure to check out Cluster 1 in the TEAS Math Workbook.